Hey folks, so I wanted to let's get this straight here. All right. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know I am having more than a few technical difficulties, which is why we haven't seen any of the typical broadcasts or videos that we usually do here on the site. We do have the August full moon and the Mars Station Direct report done. Unfortunately, I cannot figure out for the life of me how to get it on YouTube because my video software that allows me to do the chart and run the audio at the same time is being very uncooperative. So I have an audio file with no image attached, which means that YouTube will not let me upload it. So the report is on my Patreon page. It is open to the public. I will put the link down here so you guys can find it. There's no cost to listen to this report. It is specifically there because, again, it's an audio file, and without a video or an image attached to it, YouTube will not allow me to upload it. And I am having a devil of a time trying to attach images or make videos right now because, you know, I'm such an accomplished technophile. So some things that I do want to mention and point out, and this is very important about this particular full moon, is it is occurring under a Mars direct station, and Mars is out of bounds. It is at its furthest distance in the stratosphere as it's going to get without being completely untethered from our gravitational pull. So what this means is Mars out of bounds like that typically tends to exaggerate the Martian qualities, or the qualities of the planet, in this case Mars, and with it making the stations in and of themselves intensify and amplify the effects and behaviors of a particular planet. So we've got an literally out of control, go for broke Mars here going on as it's coming to its station. Now, with the station, we will be feeling the station more than a few days before it finally turns direct, which means that we're about 10 days out from the official station. So we're going to start seeing it now. So there's going to be a lot of standstill, or a lot of slowing down, a lot of standstills, a lot of frustrations, obstructions, obstacles, and a whole lot of people behaving badly. And having all sorts of outbursts, and other people may be feeling a tremendous sense of fatigue and overwhelming and depression. This is a very, very delicate and sensitive time for behavior management, mood management, and mental management. So be very, very kind to yourself and to other people, because the toes you step on might be the ones you end up swallowing before this is over. So we don't want to have to take you to the emergency room to surgically extract somebody's foot from your behind. And I can promise you, under this particular aspect of this full moon and this Mars station, that's exactly what we're headed for. And this is not a joke. This is not a test. Okay, so hey, we have one person in the room. So I'm going to talk for just a minute or so, and then I'm going to go and take care of some stuff. Oh, also, almost forgot, Mars also rules muscles and motion and inflammation and heat. So things that we can look for to pop up with this Mars station and full moon, because full moons also increase and elevate and inflame things. There's a possibility that people who have any type of inflammatory issue, either from an acute illness or injury, it will be much worse right now than it would be any other time. So be very mindful of cuts and burns, and, you know, where you've hurt yourself and that sort of stuff. Muscle injuries are more likely to be more intense, more serious, and much more large scale than they would be any other time. People may not realize their strength right now. And as far as motion, again, the same thing. You know, people are moving faster than they think they are. And with a lot more force and velocity than they may realize. So accidents that come as a result of movement will also be much more large and significant than they would be at other times. So do be mindful of that and slow your roll where you can. You know, I try to use a very delicate feather touch when you're doing stuff for the next week or so. So I have someone in the room. Can you say hi for me so I know who I'm talking to? Because all I see is that someone is here. I don't actually see a name. Okay, it might take a second for them to get the audio feed. So one of the things that I've done with this particular report that you're going to find over on the Patreon page is I had included, there's a way, there are correlations between the tarot and astrology. These things are all tied together. We've just sort of broken them apart and isolated them for a long time now. But this particular important full moon, we've made some correlations with the associated tarot cards and the esoteric meanings with that, and also the decanates and the dwas. So that's it. So hi, Amy. I'm really having a difficulty focusing right now because I'm having all kinds of muscle aches and inflammation, and all sorts of other things have to do with motion, movement issues. Okay, so while you're here and before I go, do you have any questions that we can address while I'm here? You've got the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here just to let you guys know where the report is. Like I said, I'm having technical difficulties. I got to get somebody to help me figure this stuff out. So you guys be good and be well, and hopefully we will be back on board doing broadcasts like we're supposed to very shortly. All right. In the meantime, follow the link, go to the Patreon page. The report is completely free. You don't have to subscribe to read it or hear it, actually. And it is an audio thing. So if you guys want to listen to it on your audio, you can carry it around with you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.